As a group, you guys have traveled and kind of together for quite some time, seeking out riches and treasure and renown. Maybe not perhaps to save the world, but to live a good life and to gain treasure. And you're respected in the adventuring community for being able to get into some of the more dire and difficult areas that others have tried but failed. One of which is the Mines of Dornhold. Similar to other dwarven mines of yester age, they build up a reputation for having delved too deep, developing some treasure, dashing away in the depths of their mountains. But as most dwarven kingdoms go, some calamity occurs, the kingdom, expires, and no one hears from them, especially with how secretive dwarves can be. Sometimes no one knows that anything has happened at all for 20, 30, 40 years. That's the case of Mines of Dornhold. No one has heard anything of the Dornhold dwarves, what's happened to them. All we know is that they were renowned to have treasure, and it may be ripe for the picking. Others have tried, but if anyone's going to succeed, it's going to be you guys. So, you've traveled to the main entrance of the mines, which happens to be a rappelling. It requires some rappelling. So, you get to the mountains, you find the crevice that leads down, and you get your gear together, you get your ropes, you belay up, and you begin your descent into the depths of the mountains where the entrance is beneath the surface. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to roll a timer. We've got a timer of 2. You can see that the mines and the stone work around goes from natural to start to being carved. You see that many veins of mineral and gems, even a few sparkle in the sunlight. But you've probably got about 2 or 3 rounds of just descending, just in before you reach the bottom. So what we're going to do is we're just going to roll a d20 for our initiative. I will be included, and so whoever rolls the highest will go first, and then we'll just go through the turn order using the bottom player names as the order. So just remember your number. All right, so it looks like I'm going first, and then Maeve, and then I believe Brog, followed by Czar.
That was me. Yep.
And then Donovan at the end. So, for me, all I'm going to do on my turn is turn the timer down by 1. Maeve, what would you like to do as you begin your descent?
Maeve is going to look at that last ray of sunlight before she heads down. She looks at her companions and smiles, and she says, "All right. Aye, my fine fellows. Let's go down." And I'm going to turn myself into a bat.
Okay.
Which fails. Even with a +5 int.
Oh,
so I do nothing.
Well, you still have a movement, so you can descend a little bit, if you wish.
No.
Okay. No worries.
I'm going to work on turning myself into a bat for another turn.
Okay, next round it will be easy. Brog, you're the scout, I believe. So, how do you descend into the cave?
Oh, he's a priest.
Priest. I think.
Yeah, he kind of looks.
Donovan who's the scout.
He kind of looks up at the the entrance in the light, and he takes a deep breath in. This climbing thing is not a thing he likes to do. So he's just gonna slowly just rappel down. Take some deep breaths. I'm assuming that's a dex.
Yeah, just a dex.
Okay.
Okay.
That goes miserably.
All right, so you're starting to descend, and something about the rope, something about the stone. It's a little wet. Maybe it rained recently on your ascent. So you're still gonna descend, but your next dex roll will be hard.
He gives out a yell.
Okay, And just so you guys know, you can use your dex roll to move either straight down, or you can try to position yourselves, like you can climb over to these locations and gather some treasure, because that is your ultimate goal, is treasure.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right. Is there an action that you should take? The dex roll to descend is a movement, so you still have an action.
I think I'll just take a look around.
Okay.
Beneath me, I guess.
All right. Give me a wisdom roll.
That's a 12.
Okay, so you do see several gems. You see some lighter gems up here, and quite large ones, down a ways. You do see that as you look further down, there's a small ledge, but then the crevice goes even further. So a fall from this height would hurt, but especially if you landed on the ledge. If you fell off the ledge, it may be even, more dire.
Okay.
Okay. Czar.
So Czar is going to stealth down as much as he can. He'll repel, but he's being stealthy.
Okay.
He's going to try to get here.
Okay.
So,
give me a hard dex roll to remain stealthy.
Got it. +2, so 13. So no.
Okay, so you are able to get down, but you drop a few rocks as you move, and all of a sudden you hear this loud, as it echoes. Even the smallest pebble kind of reverberates through the chasm. But you can grab those gems if you want. You just get a handful of precious gems, probably worth about 100 gold pieces, and you can add that into your slots. And just so you know, the gold pieces have no relevance to what's happening in this adventure. It's more of a tally part. I'm going to be curious which one of you can get the most gold in your pockets.
It was 100 gold pieces, you said?
Yeah.
Cool. And I just write that down on my character sheet?
Yeah, just fill up a slot. So any treasure that you find will take a slot, and then just write 100 gold pieces. Okay.
That's my turn.
All right, Donovan, the scout, leading us out. You probably keeping an eye. What is your plan?
So I have maps. Is it possible to check the maps to see if I have any knowledge of any other way down?
Sure.
All right, let's do that. That is intelligence check. I am +2.
Whew.
Hey.
There you go. Yes. So as you go down, you pull out a map. You've done your research in advance. You know that there are potentially a set of stairs, but you, understanding a little bit of dwarven culture, most things that are helpful to the dwarves are hidden and covered. So it may take some wisdom to explore and find it, but you do know that there are a set of stairs that could save you the time and effort of repelling. That's just going to take a hard wisdom roll on a future roll.
Okay. So the scout ability, when using wisdom to seek out details or hidden truths, I roll easy.
Oh, then we'll just make it normal then.
Yeah. So that's next turn, right? Now I have to move.
Yeah. So moving. So that was your action to use your maps, and then you can move.
Let's get there.
Okay, just give me a dex roll.
Dex roll, I am +2. There we go.
Nice. Okay, so you're able to kind of scurry over to these smaller gems. They're just more like pebbles rather than bulky gems. So between the handful you get, you probably get about 50 gold pieces worth of gems in a slot.
All right.
Okay. Alright, that brings us to my turn. Alright. Timer drops down. So up above, you suddenly see. So, out of curiosity, Maeve, are you at the top or are you slightly below, like on your rope?
I have not gotten a rope. I have not moved at all. I'm
Okay.
still at the top.
Okay, just making sure where we're thinking, because as you're looking around, you suddenly see that the stones of the mine kind of entrance are quite sharp, and you actually see one of the ropes of the 3 descending starting to fray very rapidly. So I'm gonna roll 1d6, and so the first one is gonna be Brog, then Czar, then Donovan, based off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's Donovan. Okay. So Donovan, all of a sudden, as you're collecting these gems, your rope starts to kind of like give way, and you hear this creaking and the snapping. I'm gonna give Maeve a dex check to see if he can grab or she can grab it before your rope snaps. Otherwise, you're gonna take a tumble.
Oh boy.
So Maeve, yep. Okay. So Maeve, with one hand you grab the rope as it snaps, and one hand you grab the stone holding you in place. You are now part of Donovan's rope, keeping him up.
Oh boy.
It's gonna take.
Can I just tie it off?
Right now you're kind of like stretched out. So if you can give me a hard strength check to get that back together, you can. Otherwise, you're gonna take a. If you miss a strength check, it's gonna. We're gonna struggle to keep Donovan up. But take a hero coin. So.
Oh.
Strength check fails.
Okay. All right.
So, if I can use it, I'll use the hero coin.
Go for it.
Strength check passes.
Okay. So you're still holding on. I think with that 8, you did get to the 15. So he's tied off for now.
Okay, so I don't have to continue to hold it.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
But that whole thing was my turn. Is that correct?
No, we can consider it like you can either take a move or you can take an action.
I'm gonna turn to a bat.
Okay, be easy.
I'm a bat.
Nice. Okay, so after he rescues Donovan, he switches to a bat.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I told you turn 2 is dangerous in these games.
Not even turn 1 finished. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you wouldn't have died, probably. All right, that's gonna bring us to Brog. Your friend, you saw this exchange happen over the course of a few dire moments as everyone held their breath, but everything seems to settle for now. But now you know, the more time you spend up on these ropes, the rocks are not merciful.
Yeah, he just kind of pauses for a second, lets all the little rocks tumbling kind of become silent, and then he just starts moving down towards this big gem.
Okay, give me that dex roll.
And this is a hard one. And he fails.
Okay, so you're gonna slip. So this is your second failed dex roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you are now kind of like whatever's happening, like it's caught. You're not quite as well supported, and you slip. You are now hanging on by a hand. So you're essentially stuck where you're at until you make either a dex or a strength roll, or someone else makes it for you. And then if you fail that one, you'll be hanging by a finger and be, on the verge of falling.
All right. Well, he just yells out, and it just echoes through the whole chamber. You guys are next.
Okay. Yep, you do hear that echo go deep, deep into the cavern. Hopefully no one's listening. All right, Czar.
Zar will wheel around to here if possible,
Okay.
and help Brog up and then grab the giant gem, if that's all possible.
Yeah, give me a hard dex roll.
Our dex rolls have +2, so I need a 13. Nope.
Okay, I believe this is your second one as well. So as you're attempting to help Brog, you also slip, and whatever portion of the stone he's on, like it gets you the algae, whatever, and so you are hanging it by a hand with him, needing a strength or a dex roll on your next roll.
Gotcha.
I don't know if I can't really save both of them. Maybe the best thing to do is try to find that secret passage.
Okay.
Can I do that and then try to, I don't know, do something with the ropes with those guys?
Sure. Yeah.
Or-
Give me that hard whiz roll. See if you find the stairs, and then we'll see about using one of your moves or your action to finagle them on.
All right, cool. The scout ability gives me an
Oh yeah.
easy
So
roll.
yeah, still
It'll
normal.
be normal, right?
Yes.
Okay, so wisdom +2, 14.
Very nice. So yes, as you're kind of moving through it, you kind of get a feel for some oddities in the rocks, very small details, but your eyes catch on to it, and you actually are able to kind of like do something, and it pulls out all of a sudden a set of stairs, just poof, 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 one by one in the very mechanical dwarven style.
Oh, cool.
Just descending down. So just leading
Nice.
down to the base. Okay, so now if Brog or Czar were to fall, they would fall onto those stairs, as they're just it would be a little drop, but they do have a small safety net.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Let's try and go help them try to land softly as possible on the stairs if I can.
Okay.
Go down there and try to tie off their ropes. Can I go down the stairs, or
Sure.
do I have to? Okay. So if I go like there,
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you can. Your assistants will make their dex roll easy as they descend, and then take a hero
Right.
coin.
all right, cool, thank you.
Well done.
Okay, so that's going to bring us to Maeve, who's in as a bat.
Is there a place to perch right here by this thing if I turn back into a person?
Sure, it'll be a small one, but yeah. You
But
can
I'm not that far above for a drop.
Yeah. You're not too far above.
I'll fly down here. I'll turn back into a person, and I'll grab that whatever it is.
That gem. Okay, that particular, large handful of a gem. That's going to be 200 gold as just a large gem to put in your pocket. Czar and Brog probably give you some dirty looks as you pluck it out as they're hanging and dangling there.
All right, boys, I share.
Any thoughts on that one, Brog and Czar?
Frog just kind of kicks in the open air, just squirming, Oh, just frustrated.
No.
I mean, Zar was going to drop, and then, because they have the stairs, he was going to drop down to the stairs, try to grab the gem anyway, so.
Nice. Okay. Alright, so they're right there. Brog. You've got Maeve, and you've got Donovan there, and you've got the stairs below, so you got an easy shot to just get off your rope.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to descend with that dex.
Woo!
Nice.
Nice, like a boss.
Okay, how does that work out?
Something just it just works out where he just maneuvers in the right way and just kind of just really delicately just slips down, right? Lands right on the perch.
Okay. I will, for
And-
that, I'll let you move wherever you want, and then you still have an action.
Probably just down to the bottom of the stairs, and then I think he's just gonna, take a look around, see if
Okay.
there's any baddies around or something.
Okay, yeah, give me a wisdom roll.
That's 16.
Okay. So, you don't see any baddies. You maybe see a few bats, but not baddies. What you do notice is that there are some odd kind of puddles on the floor. Not a lot, but they're just kind of, they don't appear to be like rain-like puddles of water.
Strange. Look out, guys, there's some puddles down here that are a little sketchy. That's my turn.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, we'll take a hero coin for that dexterous maneuver.
Oh, thanks.
Okay. All right, that's gonna bring us to Czar.
So you said I could do strength as well for the getting out of the.
Yes.
Yes.
That'd be fine.
So it's also easy, yeah.
Yes.
Cool. So what Czar's gonna do is he's gonna shift himself over on the ledge to here and then drop from a safe distance. So +3, easy. So 9, 10. So we're good.
You're good. Down to the stairs you go. It's good to have your feet planted on solid ground again.
Yep. And then, he goes down as far as he can, kind of stealthing in as much as possible.
Okay. Is there an action you want to take?
Not really. Just
Okay.
stealth.
Okay.
Just being quiet.
All right. Just give me that dex roll. See how it goes.
Yep.
Whew.
for it.
Stealthy as the night. Not a sound. Not even the landing makes a noise. You've learned your lesson from above. Okay. Take a hero coin for not adding to the noise of the cavern.
Cool.
All
That's
right.
my turn.
Okay. And then we've got Donovan.
So, all right. So, when I go to mute, should I mute the Discord channel?
No.
Just your
Just
your
this
microphone.
tab that
Just
I'm
your
gonna
mic.
be-
Just your microphone.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So stealthy down to the bottom.
Yep.
Dex roll
Yeah. Dex roll just to see how stealthy you are.
+2.
Perfect.
16.
Totally good. All right, and then do you want to take an action?
No, just really just look around. Try to check out the water, see if there's anything crazy about that we need to know about.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a wisdom roll. Make it easy.
Whiz +2. There we go.
Okay. So
Nice.
while Brog was able to kind of call out that these don't appear to be natural forming puddles like from the rain, because they don't seem to like land and everything, what you notice is that they're in a pattern, in a footprint-esque pattern. Like there's one,
Oh.
and then a little up to a little ways there's another one, and then there's another one, as if something wet was stepping across the stone.
Boy. Okay.
Okay. All right. That's going to bring my timer down from 2 to 1. And Maeve, that brings us to you.
I'd like to turn back and do a bat. That's a go on a +5,
Okay. Let's see where's your
and I have it right here.
bat. Okay.
Boom. 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 Come on, Boom. You got it. Come on. Come on. Presto. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah. I'll leave it off to the side next time.
No worries.
And I can actually make it small enough that it's relevant. There we go. And I'll fly down and just keep flying.
Okay.
And I'm off the screen. There we go. And yeah, that's my turn. Thank you.
Okay. So with all of you down at the base, and now that Maeve has joined us, we're going to move ahead and start Brog's turn in the next room. You've all joined. Maeve kind of dives into the tunnel, and you guys head into the darkness that is the Dornhold mines proper. So the Dwarven mines, they're well intricately carved. All of the stonework is like perfect angles. 90 degrees, 72.8 degrees. Like they're all exactly proper as Dwarven handiwork is. But as you move along, you kind of eventually get through the tunnels and out into more of an open cavern. A lot of Dwarven mines operate along a crevice, and then they develop their walkways along, various ups and downs. But you do move into this space, and you can see the chains and everything all clanking and quiet as the wind blows through. You hear a few slapping footsteps and a dripping of water. So you think that whatever the noise is that's coming is approaching soon, just around the corner. So that's going to be Brog's turn.
Is there a direction that I'm hearing this? Is it like coming from, okay, it's over there. Okay.
Yeah.
He'd probably ride to like hide in the shadows somewhere.
Okay.
Like maybe around here.
Okay. You don't need a roll for that one. You can just hide, and then as whatever is approaching, we'll see what happens. Okay. All right. Is there an action you want to take? Because that's a movement.
No. He's just gonna hang out there.
Okay. All right, Czar. You see Brog taking a very stealthy approach. What do you want to do?
I will also stealth in a corner of the thing, like right here, I want to say.
Okay.
And then I'll roll dex for it if you want me to.
No, you're good. Right now,
Cool.
with how safe everything is, you guys don't have to roll for to hide.
Oh. And then that'll be my turn. I ready a dagger as needed.
Okay.
Then we're good.
Okay. All right, Donovan.
Yeah, stealth move down this way. I have my bow. I'll get that ready. I'll put an arrow in. I won't shoot it. I'm just trying to look and see what's coming at us.
Okay. All right. So everyone's dropped into hiding. We're gonna tick the timer down from 1 to 0, and all of a sudden you're like, "You've got to be glubbing me, man! Like, don't mess with me." Oh, wrong ones. And as you kind of see, you see a trio of fishmen slapping and walking along. One bigger than the other two, and they're just like, no, I swear, like, we were in this cave and we saw this beautiful pool of water, and they have these delectable white fish. I'm telling you, you just get in there, scrumptious, almost better than a salamander. Axolotl, nothing on this. He's like, no, and you can just see they're just chatting about these fish they found in a deep cave. He's like, oh, I've been down there. On and on, but you can see that they're approaching. You can see that they've got their kind of like haunch, scaly fins. They're all carrying some weapons. It seems to be they've got some sentries moving along. So these guys are currently chatting and distracted, but we've got another timer of 2. So every round they're gonna get closer. They'll be on you before the timer. So their approach is not related to the timer, something else is. But these guys will be upon you shortly, but they do not see you. So that brings us to Maeve. Do you want to interrupt their conversation? Do you want to know about the fish they
No,
found?
she's just gonna silently like the wind, just fly over here. Just a beautiful little albino bat. I'm just going to perch up on this rock quietly and take a recovery roll.
Okay.
And that is a fail.
All
That's my
right.
turn.
Okay. All right. That's going to bring us to Brog.
I don't know. I think he's just going to stay in the shadows. He'll probably just be warming up his fists, like getting ready for a fight.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then that'll be my turn. Maybe I'll just... Can I make a wisdom check just to look around this room to see if I notice anything out of the ordinary?
Sure.
That's a 19.
All right. So the thing you do see that, like, with how everything in the water, like, this floor is not very like dry. Like, it's obviously a little wet and slippery. So use that how you may. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna whisper it, like, and just point at the wet ground to the guy next to me here. Who is that? That's Donovan, or
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Zar is our dwarven assassin. Donovan is our stealthy shadow scout. You've got our priest, and then we've got our mage up there in bat form.
Okay. All right, that's my turn.
Okay. All right, Zar.
So what I was saying before tech issues, I'm gonna wait until the fishmen get about here,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna throw my knife at the big guy.
Okay.
So since they are unaware of me, it does not miss.
Okay.
But can I roll just to see if I crit?
Sure.
Cool. I crit on an 18, 19, or 20. Nope.
So close.
So close.
And then I'll roll weapon. So that's 5 damage. And on my next turn, they'll take another 5 because I have poison blades.
Okay. All right. I will track that as it happens.
Oh,
So we'll just put that there for right now. Okay. So Donovan, you're watching Zar get ready with his dagger. You've got Brog right there as well, and you've got your bow all strung and ready.
Yeah. Boy, combat seems kind of scary for me. But yeah, so let's
Good times.
let's shoot the bow, shoot an arrow at the big guy.
Okay.
All right. Bigger they are, the harder they fall,
All
hopefully.
right. So we just need a dex roll for a shot.
Okay, +2. That's miserable.
No, you can use hero coins to re-roll if you wish.
Or
you can save it.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on.
Okay. All right. So with that miss, we're going to turn the timer down from 2 to 1. As these guys are talking about their latest snack, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you've got to be glubbing me, man! Like, what is this? As he pulls it out, and you see this thin blood kind of pop out. I was like, who did that? And they're like, what? Okay, everybody, give me a dex roll.
Oh my god.
mine's an 11, so it does not pass.
Okay, so everybody who failed it is noticed. Except for Brog.
Even the bat?
Well, how poorly did you miss?
I got a 6.
Okay, so even on an easy, that still would have been a fail. So
Okay, so I'm not out of line of sight.
yeah,
I'm up on
they
top
probably
of
like,
this rock.
you know, like, look, there's an albino bat, you know, like, ooh, tasty, but not like enough to, like, you know, target you.
Okay.
The person they're going to
Okay.
definitely be targeting is the one with the bow, since he rolled a nat 1. So it's like, look, there's some intruders, some men. Ooh, we haven't had men for a while, and what are they doing with those tasty knives? I could use a new one. As he pulls out one himself. So these guys are all going to kind of rush forward. It's like, let me at him first. Let me at him first. He's the one, like, he stuck me good. I ain't no fish to be caught. Okay, so we're gonna do our 2 guppies first. They're gonna go after Donovan.
Oh.
So 1, 2. Only 1 hits. Okay, and he is going to just roll a knife attack on you for 4 damage. Okay, and then the other guy, he is going to come in, and he is going to have his axe, and he is going to flail all of you. So this will include Czar. So he doesn't really see you there, but he's going to do an area to swipe with his axe. So that is a 16, which is enough for both of you. Alright, and he is going to hit with a 9 on both of you.
Dang.
Donovan and right, because
Czar.
Brog
And
was
Czar.
stealthed. Cool.
Yeah, Donovan's arm. Brog, yeah, Brog has like tucked around perfectly, so he is not. He is still not seen. Okay.
So I'm very good right there.
Quick, don't chop him up too much. We can take him back and feed the light.
Light. Feed the light.
Light.
Yeah, get the rest of them. They'll be tasty. Maybe we can have a toe on our way, but we'll keep the rest for the light. All right, that is going to bring us back to Maeve.
Maeve is going to turn back into a person. Target the big guy with art. Oh, I'm sorry.
I was going to say, I knew that bat would look weird. I've never seen an albino bat that big before.
And as the big guy looks up, she points her finger at him and targets the big guy with arcane missile. That's a hit. And does 6 points of damage.
Okay. That is enough to kill the big guy.
Nice.
It's like, oh no, they got Pike. They got magic with them.
That's my turn.
All right. Okay, Brog, you are in stealth mode, so they have not seen you, they have not noticed you. You are completely free to do what you wish.
He stays in the shadows, but he just, he yells out and just slaps, and this spell erupts. He's going to try healing Nova for his
Okay.
buddies.
Oh.
I'm gonna burn my hero coin.
Okay.
Reroll that.
Oh, nice.
That's a 16.
All right. So how much healing you do?
That does. I'm not sure. I
It's
think
magic
just-
to everyone within a certain radius.
Yeah, I think it's just magic. So
Yeah, it should be magic. I think it's within near, right?
far range.
Okay.
Yeah. All heals allies within far range, so they all
Nice.
heal 8.
Any magic bonus?
No.
Okay.
Okay,
Super
everyone.
cool.
Everyone heals 8. That includes Donovan. Whoop.
Nice.
Oh well.
That's my.
I thought
Maybe
we
I'll
got
come
him.
back. Kind of move over here, away, draw him away a little bit, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. All right, that's gonna bring us to Czar.
Zar is gonna run in to the 2 fish guys, grab his dagger from the brute, then stab one of the guppies.
Okay. Okay, give me that.
So
Give me that strength.
+3, so good. And then I deal d6 +4, so 6 damage.
Okay. All right. As you strike out at one of the guppies, you get your dagger from the big guy from Pike. You strike at the dagger. As you pull back, you see this mucus slime pull off of his scaly flesh, coating your dagger. So every time you guys melee or touch the guppies, you -1 from all of your rolls.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we got that. That's going to bring us to Donovan, who's popped back up.
Hey, I'm okay. Okay, I'm gonna do a stealth roll to try and disappear in plain sight.
Nice.
Because I'm half hit points at this point. So that's a.
You should be full up again because of the healing nova.
I was at a -13.
No,
Stops
so
at 0.
Yeah, it stops at 0.
Yeah, it starts at 0.
We're not
Okay.
that mean.
All right. All right, then.
Yeah,
I
so
lost
you
the
can
roll.
you can change that one, but yeah, make that stealth roll or yeah, change your plans. But yeah, you should be pretty topped off.
Okay, so yeah, can I switch weapons then and go to the sword?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. And that one, I'm gonna try and hit the one that's already been damaged there.
Okay.
I'm not saying no, but he is poisoned now because I have poison blades.
All right, let's
So
go to
just-
the other one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. God, that's an 11.
So
Miss.
close. Someone can give you a hero coin if they need.
No, I have one, but I'm not gonna use it.
Okay. All right. So you miss. You don't quite. You don't quite hit, but you do as it kind of like lands and it tussles. You're gonna take a -1 for all your rolls as that mucus kind of starts getting across your hands and your gear.
All right.
All right. Okay. All right. The timer drops from 1 to 0, and all of a sudden you start hearing some drum beats. From down below, as if the bottom of the cave is starting to wake up. All right. Okay, this guy is going to turn around. He's going to take. Is it 5 damage on your turn, Czar, or is it 5 damage at the beginning?
It's 5 damage the round after I attack, so I don't know how you want to rule that.
So let's
It's
do it on.
blade.
Let's do it on your turn, so that you can just start your turn with the damage dealt, and then you can make your decision from there.
Oh, works for me.
Okay. So this guy, they're both like, you know, you won't get away with this. You won't get away with any of this. So one guppy is going to go after Czar at a 10, which is nothing, and this guy is going to come and that is a 13 on Donovan, which is the same as Donovan's. I like to give my ties to the players, so no hit from either of them. And then I'm going to roll another timer of 2. Okay. In 2 rounds, you think perhaps more reinforcements will appear. All right, that's going to bring us to Maeve.
Target the fresh guppy with arcane missile. And that is a fail.
Yeah, no go.
Take my hero coin, either reroll or add a d12.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna add a d12. That's a hit. And we will do 9 points.
Almost, yeah. He's pretty much fried. He falls back.
Thanks, Drew.
Got it.
He's not quite dead, but he's out of this fight. Okay. All right, Brog.
Brog's gonna just like rush forward and just run towards this guy and just punch him in the back of the head.
All right. Give me that strength roll.
He's using wisdom because of his monk ability.
Okay. Wisdom. Perfect.
Nice.
15.
All right, you hit.
and that is a 7 points of damage.
That's enough to kill him, but you do take -1 as you pull your fist back and you're just covered in this mucus.
Gross.
Okay,
That's my turn.
perfect. All right, that's going to bring us to Czar. The poison does its work on a dead body, but you have an opportunity. This guy's still alive, but charred. You can smell grilled fish a little bit. It's not the best, but
So, I think Czar is gonna let. Czar's gonna throw his knife at the last guppy.
okay.
So that's +1 because it's -1 +2.
Uh-huh.
So that hits though. So does that apply to effort as well?
Yeah, all rolls.
I mean,
yeah.
cool. So that's 6 damage.
Okay. Yep, that's enough to kill him. All right. So you guys, you've dispatched all of them. It goes silent except for the drum beats that you hear are approaching. You do see that they have their bodies. So we'll say there's 3 of them. So if you want, you guys can take 3 loot rolls.
I'll do one of them if that's okay.
Yeah, go for it. So it's just the D100.
Yep. 80.
Okay. You find, I'm going to drop these into the Discord chat. So on the big guy, you find a Berserk ring, which gives you as you wear it, it gives you +3 to ultimate effort. And it's probably, well, we'll count up money afterwards. But yeah, you got that item for you. Okay, and then how about Brog and Donovan? Give me a D100 roll as well.
How'd you do the D100 roll?
Double
just a
click.
quick
Double
click.
click on the D10.
Yeah, 16.
All right, you find a fishing pole, Brog, and then
Well, yeah, might work.
all right, then you find Donovan. You find inside a very small, compact but very buoyant float for keeping things like cannon or heavy salvage up, like
Okay.
pulling it up from the depths. Okay. All right. So that was Czar's turn. So Donovan, what do you want to do on your turn?
Yeah. So the drums are coming from below us,
Yes.
right? Were we going to go down this ledge here, or are we going to go down?
Either
I
way.
guess I think we should go this way, just to get out of the way of whatever's coming. So I'll take my move. I'll go stealthy, maybe to this corner where I am. If that goes, up and to the left a little bit.
Sure.
I'll hang there and see if there's anything coming.
Yeah,
that
so
way.
what you see as you kind of walk along the ledge is that since this is kind of like the main thoroughfare for the mines, you can see that there's tunnels getting leading off the beaten track out of the way. Because right now you're kind of out in the open, and if you look down, you can see like torches and little packs of fishmen, like slapping along as they run along the stone. But yeah, you could duck into any tunnels or whatever. It doesn't really matter which, but you'll slowly work your way out of sight. Or you can head down more along the main path, and you may be able to like get down into more major areas of the mine. But there'll be probably some fishmen along the way.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what we're going to say is we're going to start everybody's turn in the next scene, which is again a side tunnel off the beaten path. So we're gonna roll again. We're gonna have that timer of 2 still, and then what you see is this kind of tunnel. It's still a little wet, but not. It's more like natural. Some of it has collapsed. A few stalactites have fallen, but you see that this is more of like an old abandoned, needing of renovation area for the mines. They kind of demolished some of the structures and the columns there. So you've got a little quiet moment as you hear in the distance more fish glubbing about. So, Maeve, what do you want to do?
I'm going to turn back into a bat. Not today. What do I see over here?
You see some crystals and some rubble. Maybe a few abandoned rusty weapons. Yeah, you get the feeling of, something's off about this tunnel.
Yeah. And over here?
Ruined dwarven kind of architecture.
I'll just walk over here, being mindful of anything that looks like it could easily come tumbling down.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay, give me a wisdom roll.
Flat. 18.
Okay. So, as you're moving along, all of a sudden, like, your light footsteps depress just slightly in the ground, and you feel something give. You didn't step on it enough to really activate anything, but you do see that there's something mechanical is underfoot.
That's why I don't move without being a bat. Okay, thank you. That's my turn.
Okay. All right, Brog. Maeve has kind of informed you a little bit, but what do you want to do?
I think he'd probably make his way over here and check out these crystals, and also just do a wisdom check to check out the ceiling.
Okay, give me wisdom roll.
Am I still at the -1? Is that permanent?
Yes.
Or...
Yeah.
Okay.
You can spend a heart of effort to clean that off of you and to remove all the negatives, but it does take a heart of effort.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't notice anything.
Yep. Don't mind me. Just some stalactites popping up.
Yeah, just plain old stalactites.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a wisdom or dex roll for as you move.
Wisdom. That's 15.
Okay. So you're not as light-footed as Maeve, but as you step, you feel it, and you look up just in time to see a stalagmite click, and it just drops, smashing out just next to you as you move out of the way. So as you move, if you fail your whiz or dex, stalagmite's coming down.
All right.
Okay. All right, that's going to bring us to Czar.
R is not moving, and his focus is getting the mucus off. So he's going to cut through as much mucus as he can with his knife.
Okay.
So would it be an attack? Would it be just effort?
Just go straight for effort. Just use
Okay.
use basic,
Cool.
Unless you have a specific tool that you're trying to clean the mucus off.
My knives. So
Okay.
So +3 weapon effort. So 8
Okay.
total.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, and Donovan.
Okay. I'm gonna use my scout ability, using wisdom to seek out hidden truths or details.
Okay.
Looking for see if there's there's a path forward without triggering these things from falling from the sky.
Good plan.
All right. Wisdom, I'm +2, but I'm -1, right? Because
Yep.
of the goo. That's awful.
Okay. Yep. No clear path.
Okay.
But you do see several you see gold and things scattered about the floor. Some treasure strewn about.
All right.
Even a small.
Can I do it? Oops, sorry. Go ahead.
No, yeah, just even a small chest.
Can I move stealthily at least?
Yeah, go for it. Give me a hard dex roll.
I'm gonna head that way. Hard dex roll. Right? Nope.
Okay. All right, it's gonna come crashing down. Give me a defense roll. That's enough. So you're gonna half this. So 4 damage as this stalagmite kind of crashes by as you move through.
Ouch.
Okay, but give me a D100 roll. $89. Grab that for you. Okay, you find inside an expired bottle of Stenchgar, which everyone knows Stenchgar must always be expired. But if you eat it, you can release a poisonous belch, which will reduce 1 near creature to 1 heart, but you have to be, close enough to them to use it.
Okay.
All right, that's going to bring us back to me. We're going to take the timer down from 2 to 1. All right, and then bring us to Maeve. You can hear the fishmen are coming.
The others will see Maeve spread her arms out as she prepares to turn into a bat again, which is going to be easy because as soon as she does, she's going to fly several paces back to this safe zone over here.
Okay.
Before proceeding.
Okay.
And that is a go.
Okay, go for it.
Turns into a little bat.
All right, so you still
and
yeah.
Does anything fall?
No.
Okay. I will fly far distance, which I guess is over here.
Yeah.
And I will stay in bat form, and that is my turn. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. All right, Brog.
I think Brog is going to hide underneath this kind of overhang.
Okay.
And he's going to take his fishing pole and cast it up into one of these things.
Okay. Nice.
Nice.
All right, give me a dex roll.
All right. This is that -1. Okay.
So
Dang thing! I didn't weigh it. I didn't weigh it good.
Yeah, not quite. Your cast goes a little far. It doesn't quite latch on, but it'll be easy next round. Okay. Czar.
Will cut through the rest of the mucus which I only have 2 points left, so I think I can just say I get rid of it, right?
Yep.
And then, are the fish coming from the way we came, or like this way?
The way you came.
Cool. I will stealth into a nook, ready to stab.
Okay. That's fine.
Do I need to roll for that, or just
No,
stealth?
you're good.
Cool.
All right.
That's my turn.
Okay, Donovan. So you've gathered some hardy loot, but you're further along. You see Maeve in bat form on the far side, having an easy fly-in. What do you want to do?
So we're hearing something approaching us, right? I think I'm gonna try and get the fish goo off of me.
Okay, just roll straight effort. If you have a tool, you can use D6. If it's just your hands trying to wipe it off, it's a D4.
A D4, so I'm +1, but -1 because of the fish goo.
Oh, wrong. Oh, -1 to the roll. You're right. Is there a minimum?
Yeah, it'd still be 1, but he has a +1, -1.
Yeah.
So. All right. That's going to bring it to me. Do you want to move anywhere, Donovan?
No, just try and stay in some kind of cover there for whatever's approaching.
All right. You see, as you're standing there looking around, all of a sudden they say, "Oh, I think they went this way. Come on." You see a group of them move up. Go smaller. I want you to go smaller. There you go. All right. First, you've got a few guppies, and you got the big pikes coming up. And in the back, you see this kind of tentacled-faced, creature as well. And they're like, "Oh!" So, Czar, give me a Dex roll to see. I guess yeah, it's gonna be a roll, but yeah.
2.
All right.
So good.
Yep. So they don't see you, but they see Brog there. So some of these guppies are gonna step out. We're gonna roll to see how well they step. Okay, that's one of them. Makes it okay. Another one does not. So.
Oh.
Okay. All right, but this one's gonna go after Brog with his knife, and no go. He's like, get those guys. Push them into the center. Don't just stab them. And watch your feet. Watch your feet. Okay. All right, that's going to bring us to Maeve. Timer 4.
Recovery roll.
Okay.
Back up to full.
All right. Do you want to
My
move
turn.
anywhere?
Just flying.
Okay.
Quick question. From foreground to where the opponents are, is that within near distance?
I'd probably say the furthest one is far, like the very entrance of the cave, so where Czar is. But then once they step out into the field, I would say they're in near. So the guppies, Brog, and Donovan are within near. The pikes, the big guys, Czar, and the octopus man is far.
Okay, fair distance. Thanks.
Yep. All right, Brog.
Brog is going to kind of step a little bit to the side, and so he can get a good kind of arc against as many of these foes as possible.
Okay. All right,
And he's going to breathe.
Oh yeah, go for it.
I didn't want to step into the middle of the
Oh,
space.
perfect. Totally
I want
fine.
to be kind of on the edge.
Okay.
But he's just going to draw in this big breath and cast an elemental air spell and just try to catch as many of these guys as possible.
Nice.
Just blow them into the center.
Okay.
It's a 12.
All right.
Make it, actually.
If I had a hero, I'd throw it at you.
So you got.
Yeah, I got it actually.
Oh, you got
Right.
it. Perfect.
Target's 12.
Does that
so they have
count
to
the -1? I hate doing this, but
Yes, yeah, I had a
Cool.
+3 wisdom. So
cool. Just making sure.
Okay.
Um, so they make a strength against my wisdom.
Or
To
blown
avoid-
far.
Yeah,
Okay.
pushed 4.
all right. So wisdom is 12.
Yes.
Okay. So and you're trying to blow them into the center. So everyone that doesn't fail. So the guppies are going to be, that's 15. That's a 9. So we're going to push the one that's weaker into the center, and another one.
He's not pinned?
He's more like crushed, but
Okay, cool.
yeah. So
He's in
this-
bad shape. He's
yeah,
in bad shape, though.
Yeah, this guy just now he's crushed and just like. All right, and these bigger guys, they're gonna roll with a +5. So 1, 2. They resist. All right, and the last guy rolls with a +2. That's 6. So all of a sudden he gets pushed into the center. All right,
Nice.
and then he's gonna take 7 damage.
Nice.
But as he falls, all of a sudden you see that the color of him matches, like it's harder to see him as he dips into slight camouflage with the rocks. Okay, he did take 7 damage.
Well, I tried, guys.
No, that was
awesome.
still that was an epic move.
Yeah, take a hero coin.
Thanks.
Okay, Czar.
I will throw a dagger at one of the pikes.
Okay,
They're unaware, so I don't miss, but I'm going to roll for a crit.
okay.
So, no, but I do deal my damage, so 6 damage, and they'll take 6 my next turn.
Okay. And then he looks down again. He's like, "What? What on earth? Where'd that come from?" Then they finally see you.
Cool.
Okay. Do you want to move anywhere?
I'm actually going to see if I can retreat into... Actually, I'll go into the middle, just to kind of, like, taunt them if I can survive.
Yeah, give me a dex or whiz roll.
I'll roll a dex, so +2. We're good.
So you're able to duck out of the way of the steps. You don't hit one, so you're good to go. Okay, that's gonna bring us to Donovan.
Okay. Is it possible? I mean, probably is, right? If I try and shoot an arrow at one of the stalagmites or tights or whichever one those are,
Sure.
try and trigger it that way, or is it really just pressure on the floor that does
No,
it?
you can go for it. Give me a solid hit on it. Probably, if you could deal at least like 5 damage to it, like I'll knock it down.
Let's do that. Here we go. That's a 9, so nothing, right?
Mm-hmm. Someone can drop a hero coin if you wish.
You know what? I'll use my hero coin. Yeah.
Okay, you can either re-roll or add a d12. Your choice.
What did I have? An 8?
And yeah, you rolled an 8. So yeah.
9 total.
It's a 9 total. So roll a d12 to add to that. For
Yeah,
sure.
add to it. That's your best.
There we go.
Nice.
Okay.
Good job.
All right, now just roll damage.
What am I rolling for damage?
D6.
Weapon, so...
Yeah, weapons,
yep.
unless you have some special bow, which I don't think you do.
+2 weapons. So 5
Nice. Who are you trying to drop it on?
on the big guy here,
Okay.
the octopus dude.
Oh, the octopus dude? Okay.
Oh, the octopus. Yeah.
Okay. You do 6 damage. You just hear this squish. As you do, everybody give me, everybody that's in the space, so pretty much, yeah, everybody, give me a con save.
Oh boy.
Do I count as in the space over here?
Yes.
I
yes, yeah.
do. And fail. No,
Okay.
pass. No, fail.
All
By
right.
1.
By 1. Anyone who failed Okay, takes basic, so 1 damage. But then, as it splats, his ink sac just explodes, and ink gets all over people's eyes, and it just kind of burns a little. And so, all rolls are going to be hard for 3 rounds. For anybody who failed.
Okay, I failed and took basic, but that just reverts me to bat form.
Okay.
Back from bat form. Do I also suffer the negative effects?
Yes.
I'm still at full. Okay.
Yes.
So everything's hard for 3 rounds?
Yeah, for this ink that just gets everywhere and it just burns a little, it just makes everything harder for 3 rounds.
Does it make a difference if I take an action to clear it?
I think yeah. So I think we're just gonna stick with the three rounds.
Okay.
Yep.
That's
It's
fine.
like gotten in your eyes. I'm
You
thinking
did.
like,
So do I?
what was that?
I succeeded on the roll. Do I take it?
No. If you succeeded at
Cool.
the con save, you resist.
Cool.
All right.
Hey, does it burn the goo off?
The goo off? That's a good question. Give me either give me a d6 or a binary. If you roll a d6, if it's 4, 5, 6, we'll say it negates the mucus. If it's a blank on the skull, it negates the mucus. So give me that d6 and you tell me.
D6.
I'd like to try that too if I could.
D6 on the
This-
on the bottom one or the?
Either one. It
Yeah,
doesn't
either
matter.
one. And this will be for everybody.
Oh,
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. So skull, it does. If you have mucus on that, the ink burns it off. So
all right.
okay.
And the Cthulhu is dead, right?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't sign up for Cthulhu.
No one ever does.
All right. All right. So let's see. That was Donovan's move to kill the Cthulhu kid. So we're gonna
Nice job.
tick the timer down by 1 for each of these. Well, I guess this was the 3, so this one still stays with the main timer. All right, so this guppy is gonna come in. He's gonna be like, "Oh, what's going? Like, what are all these things happening? Like, ah!" All right, he is gonna use his water jet. All right, Brog, you need to give me a strength versus his strength. So he got an 8. You need to beat an 8.
Nah,
Uh-oh.
bad footing.
All right, so he splashes you with water and pushes you out. Okay. Give me a defense save.
I'm on.
7.
Okay.
You better get a hero.
I do have a hero coin. I'll roll that. Or burn it for that. Yes.
All right, you half the damage, so 3 damage. Okay, these guys are gonna rush out. The first one, he's gonna try coming in and just try to bruise with a big solid punch on Czar. First, he's got to roll to see if he misses the things. He does, and then he's rolling to hit Czar. That is a miss. So as he's ducking and weaving, trying to not get hit by that last stalactite, he misses his punch. But this guy is going to use the water that was just sprayed, and he's going to slide past you guys. And then he's going to roll against both Brog and Czar. And that is a 17.
So that hits me.
Okay, yep. And so then both Brog and Czar take 5 points of damage.
Cool.
Okay. Alright, that's going to bring us back to Maeve.
I'm going to target this pike in front of me with Bind with Fire at +5. And that is a fail. Oh, man.
Dang, you're rolling low today.
I will abscond back here.
Okay.
Son of a gun.
That was rough. Alright, Brog.
Brog's he's just angry about getting beat up with everything. Oops, I'm doing something weird. So he's going to try to cast his Atom Palm.
Okay.
So he's going to like float up. I'm grabbing people. How does that happen? And try to like land right here, like so I can get these two guys.
Okay, it may potentially affect Czar as well, but that's okay.
All right.
Fine.
Collateral damage.
Yep.
All right. Let's
Yep.
see. All right, so I'm gonna do my wisdom check, which fails completely. So. Oh
I
well.
feel your pain.
Oh. Fishmen. Slimy buggers. Alright. Do you want to move anywhere?
Yeah, maybe I'll rush back.
Okay,
Yeah,
just give me a Dex or Whiz roll.
all right, whiz. Nope.
Okay, the final stalactite falls as you move past. All right, give me a defense save. All right, you half this.
That's a 20.
4. You only take 4 damage, and that's the last stalactite. They're all done. So we don't have to worry about the ceiling falling on you anymore. Okay, Czar.
The pike I stabbed last turn takes 6 damage. I grab the knife out of its chest and I throw the knife at the other pike. So, +2. That is a bad roll, doesn't that one?
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna give you the choice. Do you want to break the dagger, or do you want for it to hit somebody else?
I have 2 more knives, so break the dagger.
Okay, so that dagger's gone. Okay, do you want to move anywhere?
I will position myself around these so I can be... Can I try to like bottleneck so only one, either the pike or the guppy can get at me?
Sure.
Cool.
Okay.
Nice move.
All right. Very nice. All right, Donovan. Brog is with you. What do you want to do?
Yeah, and Brog, I think I was the one messing with the token. I was trying to put my hit points on it and I couldn't figure it out. Sorry. I'm gonna try and disappear.
Okay.
Which is one of my abilities, and then ultimately sneak around over this way.
Okay.
Get behind the little guy.
Okay.
Make a stealth roll. Oh my god.
Oh. Well,
So-
you still have your move or an action, whichever one you prefer.
Well, can I get to this guy and try to hit him in the back with the sword?
Go for it. Give me that strength roll.
Nope.
All right.
It's so painful.
And you are as you tussle with us,
Single
digits.
you are going to take that -1 from the guppy's mucus.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Timer's going to drop down. You got 2 more rounds of things being hard, so I guess I should pull out that 15 just for a reminder for anybody and for myself. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. I'll put that up here next to it. All right. So this guppy is going to be like, oh yes, tasty, tasty, you know, and then he is going to knife Donovan. Hopefully, maybe, with a +1, so that is not enough.
Yay.
Alright, and this pike looks around and he sees Czar, so he's gonna rush up. He gets a 5, so that's a 12, so it's not enough to hit Czar. So, no go on you guys. So you do see that there's this pathway leading away further in. You see some glints and shiny light kind of refracting off the walls. So there is an escape, but you do see that there's more. You feel that there are more fishmen coming as the scuffle continues. So Maeve, what do you want to do?
I'm going to run down here to where I'm within near distance of that pike.
Okay.
I'm going to pause to pick up all that money.
Okay, it's going to be another 50.
And then I am going to bind with fire, which should be easy or normal this time because I'm still under a hard roll.
Yes.
+5.
Whew.
And the beat goes on.
Oh man, that's rough, you guys. This is rough.
Can we get?
That's my turn. Thank you.
What was that?
Can we get new dice?
What I will say this is I will initiate a widespread game extended Battle Fury. So for every failed roll, add 1 to your Battle Fury, which adds 1, adds that amount to the roll. Once you successfully make a roll, you reset your Battle Fury to 0.
You return to normal.
Yeah. So everyone can just keep track of their own Battle Fury. That will include this one, Maeve. So just tick that Battle Fury dice however you want to track it, and then just keep track until you succeed.
Understood. Thank you.
You guys have had cold dice. I think we need to warm them up a little bit with some Battle Fury. All right,
Brog.
Just quick question: was the healing Nova? I could heal myself with that, right? That's like everybody within the radius.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's how.
You're your own ally.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to attempt that spell, just to get some healing here. No dice.
Battle Fury.
Yep, add that Battle Fury,
Yeah.
and it will be easy next shot. So normal.
Okay.
It's so cold.
Maybe I'll just kind of back away even more, just kind
Alright.
of hide in the shadows.
I know, Fishman Cave. Who knew it would be this cold? All right, Czar, you've got a pike in front of you.
Well, I stab the pike and then run away. So I have +3, so 11, but that doesn't hit.
Nope.
So
No go.
Battle Fury.
Yep, but you can run still. You can run.
I run towards the passageway.
All right.
Is that more mucus again?
No, only the
Or-
guppies
No,
have
because that's
mucus.
not guppy.
Only the guppy.
Yeah.
Right on.
I was like, get back here, you dwarf. We rid them. We got rid of them a long time ago. This is our house now. All right. Donovan.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the disappear, and then I'm gonna try to run too.
Okay. Is it going to be...
So it's a roll.
Yep.
Hard.
But you failed last time, so it should be normal.
Okay, yeah, alright. I'll take it. That's a 14.
You make it.
Minus, 13 with the, with the -1 from the fish goo,
Yep.
that would be 13, right?
Yep. You still make it, because you only needed a 12.
Oh, I was looking at the 15. Okay, yep. All right, and then I'm gonna try and run to that passage we saw.
Okay. All right. Yep. So you follow Czar. You're both trucking down. You see the glittering light. It's very yellow. You can almost smell the gold approaching. Hey! Where'd he go? Okay. That's gonna tick the timer down by 1 for both of these. All right. These guys. Let's see. He's gonna look around. He's like, what? Okay. And he's just gonna move towards Brog over here. He's gonna try his knife on him with the +1.
Ugh.
That is 4 damage on Brog.
He is down.
Hey, I got one! I got him! Let me nibble at his toes. Alright, this guy, he's like, oh, I can't catch up to this, but I can get this one here. This magical sword. Never trusted any of them. He's gonna come in and try to smash you with a +5 to a 16.
Die goes to me.
Die goes to you, so no go on the pike. Alright, we're going to go to Maeve, and then I'll push Donovan and Czar. You will start the room in the treasure room. Start your turn on the treasure room.
I will bind this guy with fire, and that's going to be normal -1 on the target, so I need to hit an 11. And finally, he is bound with fire.
Okay.
He is going to take 13 points of damage this turn and the next 4 turns.
Well, that's enough to roast him.
He also can't move.
Okay, yeah, he's roasted. That's the fastest grilled fish I've ever seen. Take a hero coin.
Thank you very much. I will sit tight at range for now until my friend rolls his death time.
Okay. Alright, that's going to bring us to Brog.
A death timer.
Whew, nice.
That's what I'm talking about. That allows for my ineptitude.
Alright, so Brog is down. Alright. Czar and Donovan, you guys are going to be able to start. These guys are up and away. So you guys, we're going to roll a timer for you guys in this room. Just a 1, just like the others. Okay, so you guys find yourself in the treasure room. This kind of, let's see, where am I going? Nope, not that one. This one. Nope, I'm just gonna stick with the one I had before. Anyways, so you guys find yourself in this cavern, and you see the massive dwarven statues denoting their kings of the past. Their treasure is strewn across the floor. There's tons and tons of stuff. Essentially, every round that you spend in this room, you can gather 100 gold pieces of loot, as well as a loot roll.
Wow.
So I think could Czar have seen Brog fall?
Why don't you give me a d6 roll?
Sure. So I'm gonna roll binary. Would that mean skull is yes?
Yes, skull is yes.
Cool. So no. As far as he's concerned, everything is fine. So he's gonna, collect treasure.
Okay, so take 100. Add 100 gold pieces to your haul.
Yep.
And then give me a D100 roll.
You got it. 20.
20. All right, you find. Let's see where it is. You find a Hood of Fear. It gives you +3 to your defense, and enemies who see you whiz roll or flee on their turn. I would say that major bosses probably resist this, but guppies 100%.
Wow.
All right.
Team defense now.
Very nice. Okay, that's going to bring us to Donovan. You've just seen Czar gather quite a bit.
Yeah. Does Maeve have the ability to get Brog back up? Not that I do.
Yes.
I have.
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay. Cool. All right. So yeah, I will loot and roll D100.
Okay. So you got 100.
86.
All right. You find a spell. The invulnerability spell. It's a whiz spell. You anoint a target with touch, and that thing cannot be harmed for 1d8 rounds.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay.
But I can't use that, right?
Yeah, I think it needs to be something that you give off, because it says anoint to target. I know you could say I am the target, but I'm going to just say it needs to be on somebody else.
Cool.
Okay. All right. So that's that. We're gonna come back to this room here. The timer is going to drop from 1 to 0, so everything goes back to the target number. No more hard from the ink splatter. Okay. This guy, we are going to have... You're going to hear this kind of big roar of a creature step in, and you see the light come around. As this angler steps up with his light shining. Okay. He's going to move through this room and into the treasure room. Okay. So this guy is going to jump out, and he's like, I got one already, and he's going to start dragging Brog towards the pike. I've got your next meal, Master Light. The light. Please take him as an offering. So this guy's gonna go for Brog on his next round. But everybody in this room, give me a charisma save.
+1.
All right, you make it. You get this feeling that this light emanating from this little angler would, if you fail your charisma roll, will draw you in. But you've resisted it. So once you've resisted it, you don't have to worry about it anymore, but when you're in the presence of the light, you do. For the first time. Okay. So anyways, so this guy's going to step in. He'll be good to go there, but these guys, back in the treasure room, we've got a... give me a dex save. Both of you.
We're good. 12.
12. Yeah. No, I'm an 11 with the -1 from the fish goo. Oh no, the fish goo burned off. That's right.
You're the 2, so.
Oh, I will. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yep. So, as you guys are collecting treasure, all of a sudden you guys see, you step on a latch, and a trap door opens up beneath your feet, Donovan. Let me see if I can find a card for that real fast. Anyways, but yeah, as you're working through the treasure, all of a sudden you drop. You're going to be hanging by a hand, and down below you see a rushing river. So you need, on your turn, you need a strength or dex roll to pull yourself back up, or you might fall in.
Alright.
Okay, then we got another timer of 3. Alright, that's going to bring us back to Maeve. So Maeve, you've got the light, this angler moving in. You've got the guppy offering up Brog as a sacrifice. But you've also got a free shot to get to the treasure. What do you want to do?
I'm going to see the angler and bind it with fire at power level 4. And I am going to re-roll that with that hero coin.
Oh, no.
Nope.
Anybody else got one?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Do you want to move anywhere?
No, I'm going to try to save Brock.
Okay. Alright. Brog. Take your
Is
time
Battle
now.
Fury still in effect?
Yes.
Okay.
Give me that miracle roll.
Oh. Nope. More chances.
Okay. Alright, that's going to bring us to Czar. So you can gather more treasure. Or Donovan, you can go help Donovan.
Do I have to roll a strength check, or?
Strength or dex to pull him up.
Cool, strength it is.
Whew.
We're good.
Okay. You pull him up, but you do see that there is that latch leading down to that river.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I go? Can I have heard the light stuff and then rush in just to see
Sure.
what's going on?
It will take your movement.
That's fine.
Okay, give me a charisma roll.
Plus 0. I do not make it.
All right, you are enthralled by the light. Give me a D4 roll. In that many rounds, you continue walking towards the angler to the light. At the end of the third round, if he hasn't reached you already, you will offer yourself up, unless you make a charisma roll on your turn.
Would it be permissible for me to retcon one thing since I took no movement at the end of my action?
What are you wanting to do?
I want to quaff one of my D8 healing potions.
Okay.
Thank you. For 3 points. Okay, that helps. Thanks.
Okay. All right. Donovan, Czar rushed back after hearing some noises and some roars, but you're left alone in the treasure room.
Yeah, I gotta go back and help my buddies here. Can I... You tell me the mechanics of how this works. What I want to do is try and disappear.
Okay.
Eat that stench gar, and then sneak up on the Leviathan.
Okay, so you will need to make the stealth roll. You'll be able to sneak up on him next round, because you'll take a round to get the your movement to get into the room, and then you can sneak up on him, and then, but you will also have to make that charisma save. If you fail the charisma save, the stench gar after consuming it will be gone, because you'll just kind of like.
Okay. Stealth roll, disappear. 18, 20.
Nice.
Nice.
Finally.
All right.
Gotta roll.
So you're back in here. You're stealthy, but you can see the light. He can't see you. So give me a charisma roll.
+2.
Oh, no.
Okay. And did you consume the stench gar before or after that? Before you got into the room.
I was trying to do it before.
Okay. So now that you're enthralled, that stench gar is just kind of and burned up.
All right.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Good. I like the idea though. Okay, so now give me a D4 roll. Last thing. All right, 3 rounds as well. 3 rounds until you offer yourself up to the angler, the light, as the guppy calls him. All right, so it's my turn. This guy moves up and he looks to see the guppy offering up Brog. He's going to come down and he's going to just snatch up Brog in his mouth. Okay.
Man.
So what he's going to do is his bite does double ultimate. Okay.
Jeez.
So here's what's going to happen. So we're going to roll double ultimate just without, beating your armor because you're dead. 1, 2. If you get to -20, which is, I forgot to say that you're at 19 now. When you're at -20, you're dead. But here's the offer. You can either half that damage that you just took, so 19 points of damage, by destroying your biggest piece of armor. You'll still take damage next time, but every time you're in his mouth, if you destroy your biggest piece of armor, you'll half the damage that his bite does.
Heck yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so instead you're going to take, let's see, that would be 8, you got 19, so we'll round it down to 9.
10 points.
So yeah,
9
we'll
points.
round it down. So 9 points of damage, and if we'll add on to that next round, so if you get a -20, you're dead.
And he's still got 2 living rounds. I mean, 2 dying rounds, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So my defense is 12, and that's my last piece of armor.
Okay.
Let you know, I have no armor left.
No armor left, so that option will not be available next time.
This is it.
All right, that's going to bring us to Maeve.
Okay. I'm gonna actually, as a free action, swap 1 more healing potion. There we go. That brings me back up to full. And now I'm going to cast the same spell, Bind with Fire, power level 4. Should be easy +2 or -2 on the target this time.
Okay.
Oh no!
Hold on, let me do the math here. So I had to hit a 7, and I hit a 7 exactly because I'm +5.
Okay.
Woo-hoo. So damage is 8, 11, 17, 24 plus 4, 28 points of damage this round, and it keeps going.
Okay.
He will be unable to bite for 4 rounds.
So why can he not bite?
He can take no action.
He can take no
He's
action.
bound by fire.
So let me. I'm trying to understand. I was under the impression he can't move.
Well, it's your adjudication, but I definitely put that into it, figuring that he would not be able to bite either.
Let me.
But I'm fine. I'm fine either way.
No,
It
good.
is your table.
Yeah, no. Let me just read what it says. Bind with fire. Yeah, so Bind with Fire, it's an infernal spell, level 1. Fiery bindings appear, restraining and tormenting your foes. The target can't move and takes 1d8.
Okay,
magic.
you're right. It does say specifically move. That was my mistake.
No, it's all good. That's why I want to make sure I read those things so that we are on the same page.
I was incorrect.
No
that
worries.
is my turn. So yeah, I'll have to settle for 28 points.
I still think it's awesome. 28 points of damage deserves a hero coin.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's huge. You thought you were underpowered? I don't know.
I used what I got.
Yeah, jeez.
All right. That's going to bring us to Brog.
All right, come on, 20.
Oh,
Curses!
so
think that's
close.
it.
Okay, that's it. Yep, Czar. Give me a charisma roll and walk towards walk towards it.
I failed 1, so I have a +1. So, +1 total because of the Battle Fury. Cool, we're good. Break that.
Okay.
And then yeah, I'm just gonna throw my dagger at the Angler's eye.
Okay.
So +2. So 14, so that hits, presumably.
Yep.
And then 8 damage.
Okay. All right. He's definitely hurting. I don't think he's going to last more than next round. But you guys are doing some damage on him. All right. That's going to bring us to Donovan. Give me a charisma roll.
All right.
Whew.
Hey!
Yes.
All right.
Nice work.
You break free. Okay, give me an action. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, so I'm still disappeared, yes?
Yes.
All right, I need to sneaky up and try to, like, backstab this critter here.
Okay. I will say I'll give you this option with that nat 20. I will either let your hit be an auto hit, or you can roll for it, and I'll let you add a d12 on top of your damage, but you have to hit. And it's probably going to be a little harder
I'm
because
gonna
of the
auto
fire.
hit. I'm gonna auto hit because I walk away from the
Okay.
nat 20, right?
Yep.
Yeah, auto hit.
Okay, so
For
it's just
sure.
a normal attack.
Okay. So I don't roll to attack, and then I roll weapons d6
Yep.
plus 2.
So that's 7 damage.
So,
All right. Well done. Okay. That's gonna bring us to my round. So we had, I
Yep.
believe, a timer of 4 in the other room. So we'll just drop that down to 3. Okay. This guy. So he's like, "Joe, stop what you're doing! Stop hurting the light!" And he's gonna come at Maeve and miss with his water jet. Okay. This guy, he is going to get 1 bite and a dirty trick.
Oh god.
Maeve loves dirty tricks.
Maybe expects dirty tricks.
Okay. Anyway, so let's roll for Brog here. Actually, we're going to do his dirty trick first because that might play into things. All of a sudden, as he's being burned alive, a tongue strikes out, and it's going to pull in either Czar or Maeve. Okay, so we're going to roll a d6. 1, 2, 3 is going to be Maeve. 4, 5, 6 is Czar. Okay. He's going to roll double ultimate.
And they're dead.
Well, so Brog, unfortunately, is not doing too hot. But Maeve, your offer still stands. If you destroy your biggest piece of armor, you can half that damage.
So I'm at minus, just adjudication question here. I'm at minus 14 currently. I have to not happen to minus 20. At the beginning of my turn, he's going to take 10 damage.
Yes.
Oof.
I'll take those odds.
Okay, so with
Will I suffer any damage on? His turn's over, right?
yeah, so his turn's going to be over. So are you taking the full damage?
I'm before I decide. I'm trying to ask and find out if I'm understanding the situation correctly.
Okay. Yeah. So how much health do you have right now?
I'm at minus 14.
Oh, so you dropped from the spell.
Yeah, I had 6 hit points. He just did 20 to me, correct?
Yes.
But it will be my turn next, and he's immediately going to take all that damage.
Yes. So you will be essentially at your turn. You will be dying, and that will be it. Because you will have, with the 20, you'll drop to negative 14. You needed to get negative 20 to actually be killed.
Right.
Otherwise, you'd
but
be
someone
dying.
someone can still save me, and presumably the creature has a chance of dying.
Oh, the creature's dead. She's gonna die.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna, since I'm already dying anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and save my armor.
Okay. So you're gonna drop to dying. Brog, unfortunately. How does that look, Brog? What is that death like?
Well, he's out of it anyway, but I think the thing just chops, and he just goes down the hatch. But his arm gets chopped off in the process, and it's holding the fishing pole, and it falls down, and the lure is stuck in its mouth.
Oh, nice.
And his arm is just dangling from it.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. So we've lost Brog, but Maeve is still there. All right, and then that's it for me. And so the fire, give me that last fire spell. Damage.
3, 12, 17, plus 4, 23 points.
Okay. Yep, that's enough to kill him. So as he falls, you kind of tumble out of his mouth unconscious. And then you hear the gurgling shriek of this fishman guppy, like no.
And do I get? Is it next turn that I roll my? It's top of my turns. I have to roll
Yeah.
D20 and then D4.
Yeah, D4. And then
3
don't-
rounds.
Yeah. Don't tick it down.
Okay.
All right. So we're lost on Brog. Don't worry, Brog. We're almost done.
It's all good.
So Czar.
Try to take out this last guppy, and then I'll go and save Maeve if I have time.
Okay.
So,
this will be an action.
second dagger. Yep. Second dagger of the guppy. So
Okay.
plus 2. 10, so does not succeed.
Nope. So you can move to Maeve, but you can't resuscitate because that would take an action. All right. That's going to bring us to Donovan.
Yeah. So do we think I'm still disappeared?
Relatively, yeah. I think you're fine. I think this guppy is not paying attention well enough to like even recognize that you're there.
All right. I'm gonna try and finish this guy off. So I'll sneak up behind him. Try the
Okay.
same thing with the sword. That's just awful.
Yeah, no go, but
So
-1
bad.
because you tussle with him suddenly.
Oh God.
Okay. All right, that's gonna be it. This guy is he's gonna try to just swipe at you, Donovan. Nope, and then he's just gonna run off, and he's like, "I'll get the others! Get them! Get them! They killed the light!" We're gonna try this. So you've got 2 rounds until you guys are gonna be completely surrounded with the rest of the fishmen. So you've got 2 rounds to escape.
All right.
All right, that's gonna bring us to Maeve.
I'll be disappointed if you guys don't take the fishing pole. Prized possession.
Okay,
So,
so Maeve is at 2
You
rounds left.
I'll take it. Oh, you already got it. There you go. That's my turn.
Zar's going to resuscitate. That's Wiz or Int. I have neither, so just straight roll. +1 though. 7, so no. That's my turn and
Use
my...
my hero coin, please.
Okay, 7. We need... Is it better? I'm doing the math. It is better to roll the... Wait. 7... Okay, cool. Cool. Up.
Okay, you're up with 1 point.
Bars. That's great.
All right.
Thank you. Appreciate
Yep.
that.
Okay,
Got it.
Donovan, Maeve is up. You've got 2 rounds until you're going to be overrun with fishmen.
Yeah, let's get the heck out of here. Can we grab Brog's body and his fishing pole and head out down to the chamber?
I think the only thing left is his arm.
You could spend a round
Oh.
like getting into the dead body of the angler of the light. I can drop that back
Alright.
on, and then you can pull him out if you want.
How about just the fishing pole with the arm attached?
That's fine. You can just grab that and go.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna do that then.
Okay, so you're heading to the treasure room.
Sorry, man.
Man, that's awesome. That makes my day.
Okay. We will push, unless Czar or Maeve, are you guys going to the treasure room as well, or are you going to go somewhere else?
The only thing I want is a recovery roll.
Okay. Alright, well then we'll start you guys
Nope.
off in this room. Okay, so you got your action. You can still take a move if you wish. You've got 1 round until you're surrounded by fishmen.
So why do we go into this room?
Is that where Donovan headed?
Whoa. That's where I headed. So the
Which way are the fishmen coming? I thought they were coming this way.
They're gonna be surrounding you 'cause we're at the end of the session.
No, understood. I'm just
Okay.
so it doesn't matter where we go, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have that trap door in that room, and I have that the salvage float, and I'm wondering if we can drop that into the water, grab gold, and get the heck out of here.
I'll move to the trapdoor with my movement.
That's a good idea. Okay.
Zar's last action is going to be shoveling gold in his bag, and then he jumps down to the float if we can.
Okay. All right. So you guys jump down. You've got your floats.
I went out of order there. Sorry.
You're okay. All right. We're gonna make one roll for the end of the end of the session. And here's the deal. The target is 15. And so everyone who is in that room, you can add a treasure if you want, and I can also give you an equipment a loot roll. But if you want, you just can take some gold. Your choice. Just let me know. But let me explain what's going to happen. You're going to one roll. You've got the float, which will actually bump this down to just a 12. For every piece of loot that you have, the target will be will go up by 1 for you personally. If you drop the loot, you can. If you drop the loot, it will reduce it down to normal, and then for every additional item that wasn't loot, you can reduce the target down even further. Essentially, what we're going to do is, if you make the roll, you're going to successfully navigate this river and make escape. Otherwise, if you fail the roll, you are going to take roughly 4 or so damage. Come out a little scathed, a little bit, and then we'll see how it goes from there. Okay.
Is it just a straight roll?
It's just a straight roll with just a straight roll. With
Cool.
yeah.
Alright, I'll let Maeve go first.
Okay, Maeve, how do you fare?
Maeve does no additional searching. She drops the loot items that she had. Can I take a recovery roll before I take my proper roll?
Yeah, that's fine.
So much for that.
Yeah.
And now I will take my go. So what target am I hitting? I've dropped the loot that I had, so it stays at a 12?
Yep.
Okay. I have a 2 Battle Fury. Here we go. And fail.
Okay. So Maeve.
What good is treasure if you ain't around to spend it?
Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it out, but you're gonna take minus your 4 damage. So I think you're dying.
Correct.
Okay. Let's roll for Zar. What are you doing?
So I dropped 2 basic items.
Okay.
I also ran out of dagger kit daggers, so I probably have like a -3 there.
Okay.
And I'm just taking 2 basic loot and my gold.
Okay.
So what would the
So-
math be? So I took.
So let's just say I can't do the math that quickly. So you've got.
That's fine.
I think it's only -1.
That's fine.
Yeah. So yours is an 11.
Cool. I'll do that. That's a good odds. Cool. I survived.
I'm curious what you guys experience as you go down this river. What's from your perspective?
Oblivion.
Okay. All right, and last, Donovan.
So if I drop the fishing pole, is that I'm sorry.
No, just that's funny.
Do what you got to do, man.
Right. If I drop that drops the target roll to 11.
Yeah, but then you add 1 for every treasure that you've had.
Oh. All right. Well, so I don't need that spell. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of the fishing pole. I don't really have the float anymore. We used that. So it's really just the... Oh, and then there's gold and gems that I grabbed. I'm going to try and hold on to those.
Nice.
Actually, I'm going to get rid of the gold.
Okay.
So that's 3 things I'm dropping.
All right. So that will make your target a 9. Well, probably a 10 with that extra treasure you found. So we'll say 10.
Okay. And then I'm rolling dex.
Just flat.
Oh my god.
Okay, you take 4 damage. I don't know if that's enough to drop you to 0.
Oh, I got 1 left.
All right, just enough.
As I ping pong off the boulders, cutting myself up, smashing bones. Oh my god.
GM, can I make a roll for the arm?
Sure, go for it.
Nice.
What do I need to roll? Like a natural 20?
Yeah, go for it. Just
Ah!
I think
Versus.
I think that
Gotta
arm
give
that's
that.
pretty darn close. I think if anything, like it gets almost there, and like like it touches Donovan as it goes by, like grabs his shoulder and then gets stuck in a rock and just like it's just waving in the water. Just like the sad kind of wave goodbye as you guys all drop out of the water into this lake down below. Maeve, with you dying, just don't roll a 1, and we'll say that you're able to be revived.
I tried, but I made it. Thank you.
Okay, so as you guys get out, you take account of yourself. I believe Donovan ended up with the most treasure, but you guys are able to realize, hey, the fishmen will be here. We're on a lake. It's probably best for us to skedaddle, get to the far side, or however, quickly before they get into the water and at a disadvantage.
What does Donovan have?
And that is it.
Well done.
Yes, nice.
You guys,
300 gold. You said they were tallying up, so I have 300 gold.
300 gold.
What does Donovan? Yeah.
The only thing I have left is 50 gold and gems.
Okay, so Zar is the one that made it. Well done, Zar.
Empty-handed, Maeve just looks at him and says, as my friend Snark used to say, your greatest treasure is your own beating heart.
Snark would say that.